right, we are looking at the research tab right now. So the data that you're gonna have here are gonna determine the rest of the data in the yellow cells that we already saw in the projection tab. It looks complicated. It's easier than it looks. Pretty much the only thing you need to do, I think we kind of covered it briefly during module 1, but the only thing you need to do is that you take all the campaigns that you listed here, right, on the first tab. You take the campaign, you write the name of the game, and then what you do is that you go into the Kickstarter page of that specific campaign. For example, here I have Into the Odd, and then you look at the tiers that the campaign has. This one is also good because it's in pounds. So what you do is that you check it and say, okay, this campaign has 2 tiers. This is a very, very simple campaign. One for 14 pounds and one for 28 pounds. So you check the tier, you go back to your tab, and you write, okay, 14 pounds, how much is it in your currency of choice? Then you write it here, you make the conversion, you remember to make the conversion. 14 pounds is probably, I don't know, 17 euros, I haven't checked, something like that. So you write the conversion here, you double check, is this limited or unlimited? Both of them are unlimited, so here you can keep unlimited. And then here you write how many people are backing at that level. In this case, it would be, for this tier, it would be 133 backers. For this one, 2,079 backers. Very well. So you write this number of backers, the price of the tier once converted in your currency of choice, and then you're done. And then you move to the next campaign and you do the next thing. Now, there are ways to do this automatically with Kickstarter scrapers. It takes longer than do it manually, and you don't need to do it for 1,000 campaigns. You just need maybe 5, 10 campaigns top. It's gonna take you a couple of hours, but it's definitely worth your time, because once you have done that, what you need to do, now we can delete all this data so you can see how this works. The only thing you need to do is to grab this row of results, which are telling us in which bucket things like the pledges are gonna be. You just grab it and bring it down until you cover all the campaigns, and this will autofill itself. Once it's filling itself, it also adds data to this this table here, which has interesting information, especially like what was the total gross for the amount of campaigns in a specific bucket, how many were the pledges, total pledges, the percentage, average pledge, blah blah blah. All you need to know is that at the end you're gonna get some interesting graphs here. And these graphs, as I mentioned before, are telling you that, yeah, around like in the bucket between 35 and 45 euros, there's been quite a lot of pledges, but not that much money. So probably looking at how the other campaigns are doing it, and again, the more campaigns you have, the more precise this data would be, is that if I put my best value around 56 to 75, 56 to 65, the number of pledges will almost be equal to the number of euros I'm gonna get. And actually, if I put a lot of value in this bracket between 76 and let's say 100, then the amount of money I'm gonna rack in is gonna be much higher. So the whole point of this is to decide where do you put the best value for your game. What is the best value? Is the thing that most people will likely want to purchase, because sometimes you can have some extra stuff that are not for everybody. So where do you put, if there was only one tier, what would that tier be? And according to this graph here, you can decide what is your budget to fill that tier with the best possible offer. In this case, I would definitely make sure that I have something good around this price range, and around probably 76 to 85, because it looks like I'm gonna get the most money from these two and not much from the rest. So it's not that important that there's so much value in here. So just focus on these tiers. And if you want to risk it, and then you can cut the lower tiers. Some people will not back because probably they don't have the budget, but some of them that would have backed at a lower one, now they have less choice. And well, if they want the game, they definitely need to start at 56, which again, some might decide not to do it, but some will. So that is also an interesting consideration. And the one below is pretty much the same thing. It's just focusing on how much money were brought in, considering the total of the campaigns that you're using in your sample. And I think this is all you need to know for the research tab. I hope it's clear enough.